Okay, welcome BRGR fans. We are back. I can't even say we because it's just me. Obviously, I don't have a co-host. That might be confusing because I do have two cups, but they're both mine because you can hear the nasal. So I've got my medicine ball tea and my latte, of course. But anyway, welcome back to BRGR. We are, of course, coming to you from the Nebraska Realty Studio. I'm Kelly Combs-Wazorek. Francisco, he's under the weather. I think he's still a little hungover from Wednesday. I actually am under the weather. But we have to soldier on and we have to do the show. So it's not going to be as long this week. I will still rant and rave as I always do. I will still enter into my full-on therapy session because we still have quite a bit to talk about. But we are coming off the bye week. So it's going to be an interesting matchup on the road at Penn State. What does that look like? Man, what a week of upheaval for Penn State. James Franklin, of course, is now the new head coach for the Virginia Tech Hokies. Penn State is coming off of a win. Just lots, so they took down Michigan State 28-10. And we're coming off the bye. Happy Valley is a tough place to play, so we're going to have to see how things go. But of course, we're coming back with TJ Lateef. Dylan is still out. What I don't like about this week is yet again, we've got more behind the scenes bullshit going on, and I don't want it to be a distraction because we're on the road again. It's going to be then a short week coming into next week for Iowa, and now we've got to deal with more drama that Dayton Raiola, Dylan's younger brother, has decommitted from Nebraska. Now, am I entirely shocked? No. First of all, shame on all of these fucking media outlets that are using a picture of Dylan as the photo for the article and just putting, I'm looking at you, 24/7 Sports, and just putting D. Raiola. It's extremely misleading, it's clickbait, and it's really, really, really fucking poor journalism. I'm just going to say that. It's really, really poor journalism. And as a journalism major and someone that holds a degree in broadcast journalism, it really, really fucking pisses me off. That's my rant for this week. But I'm not entirely shocked by it because you look at Dylan, you expect him to be healthy. We obviously see TJ and how he's performing. We have another great recruit that's coming in Trey. And so where does Dylan fall in that? I'm not entirely shocked. It's a bummer because I think, it's a great place for legacies, for the story, for, being the son of a former player whose brother is a current player. But at the same time, I get also wanting to forge your own path. I just hate that yet again we're 2 weeks out from signing week, and so now we've got more drama heading into another tough road game. The same fucking way that we did heading into Minnesota and all of the chatter against Matt Rule. And so I have this gnawing fucking shit in the back of my head that says, I know that Nebraska can win this. Penn State, regardless of how much they're favored by this week, which is 7.5, they're still in a losing record. They've lost their head coach. They're not, they have to win out for the rest of the year in order to even make a bowl game, right? So Nebraska has the opportunity to do this, but I just cannot fucking shake this gnawing feeling in my gut that when something happens and we have to go on the road or we need a statement win, we can't pull it off. Like USC, like Minnesota, like Michigan, and Happy Valley is nothing to sneeze at. I don't know if they're doing a whiteout, but that place is loud as fuck. So I hope that the team is having those conversations, that this is not about what's going on behind the scenes. This is about us. This is about us finishing, hopefully with a 9-win season and carrying this forward. We'll have to fucking see. But I just don't like how yet again that falls. TJ has got to make another loud splash, just like he did at UCLA. We've got a little bit of an uphill battle. It's crazy that we're the one with the winning record right now, and Penn State has the losing record, and we're still a 7.5 point underdog. Now the money line is on Nebraska, but again, as we've seen, what does Vegas fucking know? And that is my point of saying, please don't find a fucking way to Nebraska this situation. Please don't. Fuck. Like, for once, can we just fucking go in somewhere, do what we need to do, and come out with the confidence, with the win, and not everybody going, I told you. I fucking told you. And that's what I don't want. You know, we of course have Emmett Johnson that's still making he's like in second place for the fan vote for the Heisman, so keep voting, but we need him to come in, and again, he's going to have to put that team on his back. We need Dane Key, we need Luke, we need Harburg, like we need all of the weapons. We need Isaiah. The defense, I'm not worried about the secondary because the secondary continues to show up. But everyone, it's just one of those games where everything has to fucking go right. Everything needs to go right. Offensive line, special teams, you know, the D line, secondary, our back, you know, our receivers, all of like everything needs to go right. And this is why I say, can we please have nice things? I just want nice fucking things. And we'll have to see. We will have to see. But again, going in 7.5 points, call it 4.5 because 3 of that is home field advantage. So they got us by 4.5. Is that improbable? Fuck no, absolutely not. But again, you're talking about a really hostile environment, regardless of their fucking situation, right? Regardless of everything that's happened to them, they are going to want to come in and at least make a bowl game, right? Because if they lose this, they don't make a bowl game. And I could see Nebraska wanting to take that from them. But again, they're coming off of a win. We're coming off of a bye. Let's hope that we've had the time that we needed to rest and really pull out a statement win. Francisco, of course, says they're going to win. My prediction is 17-14. But again, I just have I keep saying but again, I just have this gnawing feeling in my gut that again, it's a statement win, it's a statement place, and we can't seem to pull those out. I don't like to be a negative Nancy because I will always root for my Huskers. That PTSD is fucking coming back through, and I would like to thank Scott Frost for that. So, but again, UCF's oh my god, I have to stop saying that. UCF's losing though. So, chaos-wise around the Big Ten, shout out to Dita Meyer for letting me use her phone because I'm recording on my phone, so I can't pull my things up. Thank you, Oregon. I think we were all Oregon Ducks last week who came in and absolutely beat the living shit out of Minnesota. That was delightful to watch. I also wanted to say thank you, USC, for coming in and beating Iowa. That was delightful to watch. You know, it's always a good weekend, whether Nebraska wins or, like last week, we didn't even play. But when you see, like, your hated opponents go down, just absolutely fucking delightful. So I'm really rooting for USC. I think that they're really showing some grit. So I love that they put up that win against Iowa. And really everything else kind of went as expected. Ohio State and Indiana are still undefeated. Of course, I'm going to pull up our tried and true UCF and Colorado fans because we hate them. You know, it doesn't even have to be Iowa Hate Week for it to always be Iowa Hate Week. But now we get to add UCF to that. So, you know what? Let's It's not letting me load, and I'm not an Android user, so I'm not going to try and fight that. But I think it would be awesome to see Ohio State and Indiana in the FBS or in the championship game. I think what a cool, unexpected story for Signetti and for Indiana. Of course, we got the first kind of layout of the map of the 12-team playoff. Everyone's kind of in control of their own destiny, but I'm telling you right now, if Nebraska can win out for the rest of the year, we are going to be playing after the new year, and I will fucking be there. I already told my husband I don't even give a shit. We're fucking going. So, I'm going to keep this short. Kind of talked about the highs and lows of the week, what we expect. We need all of the pieces to the puzzle to fall into place. So I'm calling 17-14. We will, of course, have a live wrap-up for you on Saturday following the game. And then next week we head into a short week with the holiday with Iowa. And our special guests are going to be joining us from the Husker Army Pod. So excited for that. So make sure you guys tune in for the Iowa wrap-up as well. Until then, I hope everyone stays well. They get ready for the holiday week. It's Friday. Enjoy yourself. Stay warm. Kelly Cones for BRGR. We'll catch you guys on the flippity flip, okay?